What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Um, this is my very first time. It's your boy Lil T3rry, and we are about to get started. Excuse me for being late. I strongly apologize. Um, but we're gonna get this thing cracking. So let me go ahead and do my intro, and I will be right back.
It's your boy, Lil T3rry, and it's showtime, baby.
What's going on? What's going on, man? We in the building, and I really hold on. Excuse me. Okay, please let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Truly apologize again. Let me know if y'all can hear me before we get started. Yes. Okay, showtime. Managers in the building, man. I appreciate you. So, one thing that I was in the mall before we get to the show, different things of that nature. I was in the mall, and I feel as though that people are, like it's an harassment. It's an harassment for you to walk in the mall, minding your business, and the people that's in the hallway, of course, they did us, to sell their product. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed like, how you go to corporate businesses and they walk fast with a suitcase? That's what we're going to have to start doing. That's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to really start, moving through the malls with a fast pace. You feel what I'm saying? Because they are some salesmen. Then they got me for $100. $100. But I could, great salesman. It's crazy. But anyway, one thing I want to get into, right? And I just had this conversation with a couple of women, and I know this show right here is open up to the public in a sense. So my thing was, I asked them. I said, because a lot of women, they bank on, they need to find a real man, and there's no true love out there coming from the man, and then I was like, okay, well, what is it with like when it comes down to like finding real love? Like what is love to females? That's my thing. Like when a female say that they need real love, you know what I'm saying? Like what is real love to a female? So what I came up with was, I said, well, if you're thinking about real love, or you talking about conditional, you know what I'm saying? Like is it with dealing with condition, or is it unconditional? You feel what I'm saying? So I think nowadays is more of condition. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to come with a bag, or we got to come with money, or a nice job that's paying over 100 figures. And if you listen to these podcasts and listen to these females talk, they working at McDonald's or Burger King. You feel what I'm saying? Or waiting for a man to take care of them. So how do you put a condition on someone that can love you, you feel what I'm saying, the way that you should, versus coming to the table with something that you feel as though that's sort of love? Now, don't get me wrong. I do understand that money, you know what I'm saying, moves mountains. You know what I'm saying? It can create happiness. But at the end of the day, like somebody that's ugly, and this is truth. And it coming to a man too. You feel what I'm saying? Like it comes from a man point of view too. Women, right? And men, There are people that we consider not fine, you know what I'm saying, not a dime, that can really make sure that you straight. That make sure that you're straight. I'm telling you. But we don't want that. We don't want that at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially these women that you know that was in my neighborhood, like I'll say rough, like, you know, rough on the edges. You know what I'm saying? The ones that's, I guess, considered about the dope boy, or about their business, standing on business, different things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But you know, knock him around a couple of times, but then had the nerve to say he loves me. But this guy over here, you know what I'm saying, is working at KFC or Burger King. Y'all decide to come together. Y'all can make a power couple because he there to stay. He ain't with that little that riff and raffle, whatever y'all, you know, slang's talking about right now. He ain't with all that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this is what y'all want to do. This is what y'all want in this world. You know what I'm saying? So that just my piece, right? And another thing is that I wanted to speak about was like, okay, when it come down to wife, right? Like wife material, it's very, very sad that the divorce rate is high, right? So the divorce rate is high. And my question to you is, if anybody is on this live from saying, my question to you is, why is the divorce rate is high, and why don't people, especially men, don't want to get married? So that is one question that I have. Now I can answer it from my point of view, right? Child support has become the biggest fear in the black community, right? Now, don't get me wrong. They are going, with the man, you know what I'm saying, taking care of the kids and now getting child support, and versus, you know what I'm saying, the woman, you know, they get child support. That's no brainer. But my thing is this, right? Why is child support the biggest talk of our community? Like, why, now, if you are a father that's not necessarily in the child's life, you know what I'm saying? There's no excuse for, I don't care. There's no excuse for that. None at all. There's no excuse for a male not to be in a child's life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would literally, I would travel miles, you know what I'm saying, to go see my child. That's just me. I took on to myself. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand that. So when it comes down to like love, in a sense, what is our true love? Like a woman can't explain what a true like what does love means? Like it's like, well, I need love. What is love? I just want a woman to tell me what does love means to them. You know what I'm saying? Is it a feeling? Is it something bringing to the table? Is it like what is love? What do love mean to a woman without condition? Is it possible? Is it possible for a woman to tell me what do they mean by I need love? I need a real man. Real men don't exist. What do that mean? What do that mean? And I'm gonna keep it right there. I'm not gonna, stay on it. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to keep it right there. So again, I'm gonna do a little intro. To you know, saying, like, take a commercial break in a sense, and then I will be right back. I will be right back with some more thoughts. So I'll be right back. I'm back. I just wanted to see me again, you know what I'm saying, with the hair out. just being who I am. But back to the original topic. And I know that I'm slander. It seems like I'm slandering women. But I just have questions, right? Now, one thing I hear a lot, what I'm saying, when I was coming up, you feel what I'm saying? I'm so thankful that I just launched this podcast, right? The Power for a Better You, by the way. FABU is what I called it, hosted by your boy Lil T3rry. And my question is this, right? How can anyone be a 10? Right? Like who gave the criterias of a 10? So if a woman comes to me like, well, rate me from 1 to 10, like what's the rating? How do you rate a 10? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is it 10 categories? Is how's a woman a 10? I'm curious to knowing what makes a woman a 10 without knowing the criteria of make it like of saying that woman's a 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like when we say 10, it's because she's fine in her body. That's only two things. That's only two things. You know what I'm saying? That we see. We see the looks and we see the body. And you a 10, or you a 9, or you an 8. What happened to the personality? You can't even get to know somebody without taking them on a date. Let's start there. You cannot get to know nobody unless you have that first conversation. Unless you have that first conversation. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. So let me get to the comments right quick. I call it MJ. Right, you know what I'm saying? I call it MJ. She got her own network. Shout out to MJ on Roku. So if you have any businesses or TV shows, music, anything, you feel what I'm saying, you can put on her network, and it's dope. It's dope and it's easy. So let me read this right quick. Love can mean different things to different women, but generally it involves feelings of attraction, care, respect, emotional connect, support. Okay, so look, let's start there, right? Affection. Now we know what affection is. I guess is coming from the area of touching, or you may cuddle, or is it verbal? Like is affection a verbal? You know what I'm saying? I understand affection is more like, maybe, flowers, or go on a date, or different things in that nature. But can affectionate be verbal? You know what I'm saying? Like that's my question there. Care and respect. So how in a relationship dealing with a woman, where do the respect come from? Like, is the respect, because they're not, but this comes from me. Women is not humans. They're not human beings. They different. So they could be happy this time, and then something just happened and we don't know what's going on. Us men don't know what just happened because you were just cool. You were just good. Okay? So when it comes down to caring, respect, I already know the emotional connection, but break that down. What is the emotional connection? Like, do we, when you cry, do you lean on our shoulders for something to cry on, and we attend to that? Like, what's going on with women? Please let me know what these criteria. I understand, man. It's affection, care, respect, emotional connection, support. Now, support is big. Support is big. A lot of men out here is really blocking the success of women nowadays. Like it's become to be really ridiculous, especially in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in the industry, but that's our fault. We settled. We knew what we was looking at. We know what we was getting into, and we did it. And we want to complain after. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say no names, but you know what I'm talking about. But if we would stand on business from the get-go, you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't be in those situations. So you know what you was getting into before you did it. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to women, man, I just want to know what love is. So I did break her question down, and understanding towards their partner. Love often encompasses trust. Okay, so trust. Trust is a big word. Like, dude, trust is a big word. I would take loyalty over trust any day. you could trust somebody, but they have no loyalty to you. But if they got loyalty to you, trust ain't even a question. You feel what I'm saying? So that's different. But again, this is coming from a woman's point of view. So I just, hey, manager Jonathan, man, hey, if anybody want to come on to the show, man, let them know. I see some great conversations. That's a great queen. Okay, that's okay. For me, love can be. This is coming from, and I hope that I'm saying it right. Lawanda K. Let me read this right quick. Okay. For me, love can be a mixture of it all. A man to me is someone who stands on his beliefs, leads with integrity. Okay. So you say lead with integrity, right? So answer this. Is women nowadays truly looking for a man to lead? Is women ready? Is women ready to have a true leader in a man? But that and with that leader, it takes structure and it takes guidance and it takes what it takes? What it takes? Discipline. It takes discipline. So are y'all willing to listen to that man? Are y'all ready to let that man lead? Okay? And I'm gonna keep it right there. I'm gonna keep it right there. I don't think y'all are. I don't think. I just don't. Um Protector. Now, that's big. That's big. Now, but if you one of them women, this is your boy Lil T3rry. If you one of them women that go out in public and you decide to argue with a man, I might be on his side. I'm gonna be over there arguing. I'm gonna be over there listening to the conversation. I told you to be quiet. I'm here for a reason. I'm here for a reason. Let me have the conversation or the argument or whatever. But if I tell you to be quiet, be quiet. I see something that you probably don't see, but you want to be quiet. That's it. That's it. That's all. Let's keep it moving. Especially if we're on a date. Hush. Hush. All right. So that's just one. But yes, protection is big when it comes down to relationship, especially coming from a man. You know what I'm saying? We got to be that protector. Now, provider, right? Now that's big. A provider, right? So y'all women are looking for a provider, right? So what is providing only in the category of money, right? So if the provider is only in the category of money, you know what I'm saying? What if he did work at like Sam's Club or McDonald's or well, first of all, you shouldn't be over 40 years old working at McDonald's, but I do understand that times is hard. I do understand times is hard, but $10 and I don't. I'm not even gonna get into that. But no, that's the job that you get when you come out of school. That's just my opinion. I'm not working on fast food no more. I'm just not. I will go back hustling. No, I'm just playing. But anyway, yes. Provider. Just break that down just a little bit more when it comes down to providing. Like, is it only money? And if it is money, times is hard. You know what I'm saying? So are y'all going to come in between to, not in between, but together? You know what I'm saying? To make that, providing work. Because nowadays, man, you got to go 50-50. 60-40, you know what I'm saying? Is a woman willing to go 80-20 when the man have hard times? You know what I'm saying? Like, let me start there. Is a woman willing to go 60-40 on her end? You know what I'm saying? She's willing to go 80-20 on her end. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it because at the end of the day, if a man is 80-20, if a man is 100-0, or if a man is 70-30, y'all there. Y'all good. Y'all living it up. You know what I'm saying? We go to the beach, boom, boom. But as soon as our stuff drop to maybe 10% because it's hard time, now y'all want to leave. You know what I'm saying? Or become a problem. Are y'all willing to make sure that we straight as long as we making sure that y'all straight? You follow what I'm saying? That's a question too. That is a question too. But let me get back to these questions, right? So my boy, salute man, you on the chat, baby. So attitude. Dealing with women, they're gonna always have it. I'm just letting you know. I haven't met one woman that don't have an attitude. It could be a good attitude, it could be a bad attitude, it could be a spoiled attitude, it could be a attitude that she just want to have an attitude. They don't even know why. Because females, I just don't think females is like really like the true human form of human beings. They just different. Women are just different. Like we just gotta love them just because. I walked into the bank, right? I walked to the bank, and I was raised by my grandma, right? Okay, so I was raised with manners, right? I opened the door. I opened the door because I was brought up with manners. She just walked in. I said, I said, you thank you. I said, you're welcome. She said, I ain't actually open the door. Wait a minute. I, there's a man standing here, and I opened the door for you. Thank you. You're welcome. I get snapped on. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with that? What's up with that? And nowadays, you can't even call people ma'ams. You follow what I'm saying? So I just start calling 4-year-olds ma'ams. Yes, ma'am. 5, 6, 7, 12, 30, everybody ma'ams. You follow? I gotta get used to calling everybody ma'ams, so I can tell them everybody get the ma'am. Because it's ridiculous when it comes down to these women. Like they just don't know how to just stay in a certain lane. I don't know. Somebody just help me, right? Okay. So respect, right? So that word right there has to be broken down. The respect word. I don't know. The respect word is just kind of iffy. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know. Like I understand the respect, but it's like it seems like it's just too many categories when it comes down to respect. You know what I'm saying? If you meet a woman that had a nice body, you know what I'm saying? Then years come, you know what I'm saying? She just let herself go. Do we respect her and don't? Do we respect and say, hey man, I think you need to get in the gym, or do we respect and don't say nothing? Like you gotta break that down a little bit. Listen a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Personality. Now, personality is big. That's the reason why we go on dates. Now, I look at a date as a cheat code. Now, I don't know about y'all men know about the cheat code, but there's a cheat code in dating because you get to ask the right questions. What's your favorite color? What is it that you like to do as a hobby? Do you like watching movies? Do you wear deodorant? Do you like pedicures? Do you like vacations? How is your mom and dad? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you have kids? Like, a date is a cheat code for many, right? So just keep it right there. But when it comes down to personality, man, on your date, you can get a lot of that, right? Okay, great. Intelligence. Now, intelligence is it a college degree? Is it the way that they use their mind? Is it goal driven? Because I know the term that says like she got a good head on her shoulders or he got a good head on his shoulders. Like, and I'm not gonna say that because I was gonna say, well, never mind. It would have went left. But anyway, just intelligence. Like, what categories is the intelligence? And I know I'm sorry I'm going a little bit slow, but I'm just trying to get everything in order. Manners are big, and a lot of y'all women and men don't have manners. Y'all don't have manners, and I'm here to say it today. It is 2024, and the manner part is out. It's just gone. It's out of this world. There's no manners. I don't understand why and what force, but there's no manners at all. I done seen kids call their parents bruh. What? Even their mom. They might not send it directly, but they in a conversation they might use the word bruh. No, bruh. What? That's a problem. That is a problem. But manners, yes. When it comes down to relationships, guys, girls, guys. You know what I'm saying? Manners is very, very important. Now, this is the question. Most of these women are I wouldn't say big, but they act as if they independent, right? So I could be sitting at a table and it happened, and I say, well, what did I ask? Do you mind if I take this water bottle, and back into the kitchen? No, I got it. Just it could be the littlest things. Somebody is a woman is taking in groceries. You know what I'm saying? And the man come out and say, well, I could get that for you. No, I got it. I mean, I think that's a form of manners. That, that is a form of manners. To me, it is. But it seems like most women don't want it. I don't know why. I asked the woman, can I open her door? No, I got it, sweetie. Very, very delightful. You know what I'm saying? I like the sweetie word, but I can open your door. You know what I'm saying? I can put your groceries in your trunk or your bags. I can do that. I'm okay. I'm a man. At least I thought I was. Y'all women don't have to do everything, but nowadays it's just what it is. Morals. Whew. I didn't know. Somebody got to break down morals, and I'm not ashamed to say that I don't deeply know that category to explain. So I am okay with that. And every day I learn. I'm 35 years old, you know what I'm saying? So but that's just what it is. I throw the age out there. Hopefully I'm looking innocent. But anyway, morals is I heard it is big, but I'm not the one that speaks on morals. I would love to know, what I'm saying, what that category is. Respect, of course, community values, my bad, values, community values. Now, is that a form of giving back? Supporting kids and families in the community, picking up, trash down the street or different things in the nation. That is dope. That's dope. That's dope. That's something for me. That's coming from my thoughts. Okay, I don't know, or what y'all mean by community values, but me, I have a nonprofit organization named Year in the Crib Foundation that we do things in the community like cyber sprees and child outings and talent shows for kids, and we also write grants. So yeah, so that's my form of giving back to the community, if that's a part of community values. Beauty. Now, is beauty is the looks? Is it critique? Is it the body? Is it the booty? Is it the breastises? Yes, I said breastises. Is it the way she walk? Is it the way she talk? Beauty, I'm telling you, man, beauty can be something that's eye-catching. You know what I'm saying? It could be a gesture. Beauty can be a gesture. That's just me. That's just coming from me. Like, beauty don't necessarily always have to be in the looks. You feel what I'm saying? That's just my point of view. You know what I'm saying? Like, beauty can be just something that just caught your attention. Like, it could be something that, she could just bend over and grab a suitcase, and just the way that she grabbed the suitcase is like, dang, she a boss. You know what I'm saying? That's yeah, that's beauty to me. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of ways to be beautiful. I have beauty. Spiritual awakening. A lot of people are starting to be a part of that. Now, I am spiritual, you feel what I'm saying? And I would like to be more spiritual awoken, you feel what I'm saying? But awaken, however you say the word. But definitely, man, like spiritual, man, is very, very big, very, very big. You can Jonathan Cole, my manager, he said you can show affection with all five love language. Now, don't shoot me, okay? But I just learned what the five languages are. I just did one last year. I ain't know what this stuff. I never even heard of it. Maybe I was up under a rock. I don't know. I wasn't taught it. Okay, it wasn't part of my upbringing. Okay, but I know one of mine is. I think mine was like more supporting me. You know what I'm saying? Like supporting my goals and my dreams. Somebody is behind that as my partner. that's really huge for me. And sex drive was, that was like the least, even though, that is big, you know what I'm saying? But that's not a very important thing in a relationship with me is just having relations. That just not it's not gonna keep me or anything like that. Cooking, it's not gonna keep me. I grew up on milk and cereal, putting cheese in a tortilla. You know what I'm saying? Like syrup sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? So for you to cook a delightful dinner, it's not gonna do too much for me. It's just not. I think gifts is big. Appreciating my effort, letting me know that I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? In a relationship, you appreciate me and different things of that nature. I think that's big. And I think a lot of men, you know what I'm saying, would like that unless they just want to be hard all the time. But yeah, that's my big one. So verbal, physical touch. Now I like physical touch, but it's not a big thing for me. But I do like physical touch. Gift giving. That's me. And I just spoke about the words of affirmation. So that's me. So yeah. So I think that's dope. Emotional connection is emotional connection in a relationship refers to the deep bond and understanding that two people share an emotional level. It involves empathy, mutual respect. I'm sorry, mutual respect, open communication. Now, open communication is big. A lot of relationships don't last or they have major problems because of the open relationship dead end. There's a huge dead spot when it comes down to um, um, the open communication. You know what I'm saying? So it's open dialogues, it's open opinions, it's open how I feel, it's open how you feel, right? But then then when I tell you how I feel, you get defensive, and then when you tell me how you feel, I get defensive. So it can't that's not considered an open communication, and it's not only happening in relationships. It's happening in friendships. It happening in brothers and sisters. It's just happening, in a lot of areas in a sense. So I wouldn't necessarily, say it's just only relationships, but it is a big, 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 big problem when it comes down to relationships because of open communication. Support. Support is very, very big. Now, when it comes down to the support, would y'all think in a relationship it comes with sacrifices, right? So you could support me, but what if you supporting me becomes a bigger needing you as a bigger role, and it takes you from the things that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Your route might be a little bit slower and mine's picking up faster. So you have to like not have to. Excuse me, not have to, but as a partner, you feel as though that okay, if I just move over here and put my stuff on the back burner, maybe we could get to where we need to go faster. You know what I'm saying? So is that a form of support? I think so. And then also, if y'all have two things happening at one time, I support you supporting me, or you can support opinion. I support your opinion, even though it's respect. You know what I'm saying? But I support how you feel. I support how you think. You know what I'm saying? I support what you want to do. So it's a lot of categories in that. And healthy relationships as it fosters intimacy, trust, and sense of security between partners. Now, I'm when it comes down to security, um, if security means like I'm knowing that you mine and you know that I'm yours, like I would definitely have to, call somebody up and we could dialogue about that because I don't own nobody, and I feel as though that nobody owns me. You know what I'm saying? If we're here to love each other, that is your world is your world, my world is my world, and all we're doing is introducing each other to each other's world. Um, and that's just how I look at life in a sense. So that just me. I can go deeply into it, but here and there. So we could pick up anything that I'm speaking about today. If y'all would like to dialogue on it, you know what I'm saying? I do this every Tuesday at 7 p.m. So if y'all would like to be a guest on the show, there's no issue, there's no problem. Just hit up my manager, Jonathan Coleman, and we can get that locked down. So intimate trust and a sense of security between partners. Trust, man. Y'all have to yeah, I would like to bring somebody on when it comes down to trust. We could speak about it in dialogue because I just don't know how to ask and answer the trust word. You know what I'm saying? I'm built on loyalty, like loyalty and my word. You know, so that's huge to me. Lawanda K, a woman who wants a man and a mean, and I mean a real man can submit and let him lead. I think I get what you're saying. And let it submit. What does submit means? In a relationship, what do submit means? What do submit means? Leave it in the comment. Um, okay, so I don't know. This is my first week, so to bring somebody on, I have no clue how to do that. So next week, hopefully, when y'all come on, I would definitely I would be better at this. Please forgive me. Um, mm, financially, financially is real big. That is real big in relationship, especially these days. Can't nobody do it by themselves. They just can't. And and I mean, if you're making $100,000 a year, and you're living the 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 standards of someone working at McDonald's, oh yeah, you good. You can afford that because all you're doing is going to work to come home. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, the more money you make, the more bills you tackle on. You might get bought a boat. You feel what I'm saying, that you probably didn't have. You done bought a Mercedes that cost you about $800 a month. You done got you a nice house. You feel what I'm saying? It cost you $2,500 a month. You feel what I'm saying? But if you didn't have no $100,000, you feel what I'm saying, you might have not got those items. You know what I'm saying? Your spending is a little bit different. Now you catching yourself shopping maybe every day now when it was like on a budget. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just a little bit different when you speak about you know, can someone still manage their living, you know, by themselves when it comes down to making $100,000 a year. I think you can. If you were by yourself, I think you can, but it just depends on your how you're budgeting. You know what I'm saying? If you're just getting carried away, that's just a different story. So that's just me. What's going on? Ali, what's happening? What's happening? I appreciate you coming on. This is 2024. Things are different. Yes, things are different. I would definitely say that. Respect. If you think your woman gaining too much, wait. This is coming from Lawanda K. Have a conversation with her. Come correct and explain to her why you feel that way. Tell her it's a healthy reason. It's a health reason, and help her out. We want we want you to talk to us, but don't come to us harsh. Now, this is the issue when it comes down to men and female, right? So we can come to y'all and say, hey, babe, you know, I see that you're, you know, getting little, you know, and most men, we talk as if we're talking like in third person, you know. Yeah, you look good, babe. I just think that, you know, yeah, you know, I, just work it out a little bit, and without y'all coming to it, be like, well, what do you mean? Y'all hear something totally different. No, that's not how. Well, how you get mad? I ain't even. I didn't say nothing, but what a woman heard is what a woman heard. You feel what I'm saying? So, yes, I totally agree with what you're saying, Lawanda. But at the end of the day, man, y'all women hear what y'all want to hear, and we didn't say it verbatim. I wish that we could just walk around with a camera. It's funny, but yeah, it's. But us coming at y'all harsh, I think it comes. Most men comes after in a sense because I guess the impatience word off in a sense. Um, but me per se, if people is like me in a sense, I like to talk without saying it because if I say it, y'all gonna think another way. I don't know. I don't even know how that works out. But it happens. Um, okay, y'all smash that reaction button. Yes. Yes, I got some likes and some love in the building, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Um, I would love to do part two with your family. Oh yeah, hey Jake, hey, let's get it. Let's get it. You already know who to hit up. Let's get it. I do this every Saturday, baby. Um, that's let me see. It's Deborah Sue. Okay, that's a general state saying most women. That's not true. Okay, that's a general statement. I think that's what she's saying. Saying most women. That's not true. Excuse me. I apologize. And a lot of us, when we speak on most men and most women, is basically saying 90% of them. And I truly apologize. But it's just my opinion. In each categories, man and female, there's a small percentage. You feel what I'm saying? That literally can take the torch. You feel what I'm saying? And run with it. Very similar, very very small, very small. They could take the torch and just run with it. Make sure that everything is straight. Very small. But you're right, and I apologize for that. Not most women, some women. Okay, hey, I'm not I'm not too big on correcting myself. I'm just not. Okay, see that does not apply to most women. You're right. I apologize. I apologize. I don't want to get. Okay. Children learn by example. Teach them to clean and care for their community. Okay. So this is big right here, right? One thing I have realized when it comes down to the jail system, the juvenile system, how they behave in school, um, and in the streets or in the playground, whatever like that, right? They always say when a kid acts up or they're not doing the normal things respectfully as a child should because of their household, right? I can't necessarily say that's 100% true, and I'm gonna tell you why. I grew up in a church. I was a deacon, usher. I sung in the choir. My mom was the lead, well, whatever it was, however you say it, the Sunday school teacher. You know what I'm saying? She was the head over that. And my pawpaw was, the preacher. It was his church in a sense. So I grew up in that, right? So, and my mom, I call her mom. It's my grandma, but I call her mom. She wears skirts. Never seen her in jeans, right? Never seen her in jeans. She wears skirts. Don't listen to rap music, R&B, nothing but Christian music, right? Nothing but Christian music. If you read a Bible, she don't read nothing else, right? That's just that, right? But me, Lil T3rry, right? I want to listen to DMX, Ja Rule, 50 Cent, The Game, Boosie, Tupac, Biggie, Nas, J. Cole. Even though J. Cole is dope. J. Cole is on, I wouldn't say on both sides, but he do speak some truth. You know what I'm saying? His music. Like you can really learn from J. Cole, you know what I'm saying? But there's no knock to hip hop because he is part of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But that was me, right? So when I go outside and I decide to throw rocks at windows and rocks at windows, breaking cans, throwing apples at other kids, just that my mama. If my mama would have known what I was doing, oh man, it would have been a wrap, right? So I can't necessarily say that the actions from the kids on outside the house is based off the household. Now, we can separate the two now. Now we do know, you know what I'm saying, how based on how a kid act from the house is based off the household. Now I'm not gonna break that down, but we know exactly what that means. We know exactly what that means. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna, but that's here and there. I wanna save that topic, you know what I'm saying, somewhere else. So I definitely want to pick that back up based off that. But yes, um, let me see. Jacob. Okay, let me go back to Jacob. It says, when one partner is learning and growing at a rapid pace. Okay, now this is big. I like this one. I like this one because it's really hard to separate from something that you've been with for a long period of time. It's very, very hard. You know what I'm saying? Because that person could be just there and not looking for change, not looking for growth, not feeding the brain, not challenging themselves to be great. But then this person, you feel what I'm saying, just want to be amazing. They want to learn. They're eager to be successful. They want more. And it's not, it just they just continues to just bump heads and bump heads and bump heads. You find what I'm saying? That's huge, big, and that's just the first sentence. But that's very big, you know what I'm saying, in today's society. While the other is static. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't laugh at me. Some of these words from I know how to read them, my love, but I don't know how to repeat them, my loves. Okay, I don't know how to actually say them the way it's articulated. You feel what I'm saying? This may be a source of relational divergence. I hope I'm saying that right. Rel, relational divergence. Now, it's a big word, my guy. Okay, it might not be big to you, but you got to break that one down. One example of this would be a partner advancing quickly in her career and society, while her significant other is staticking. Again, that's that word. I just can't say it, but I know what it means. Staticking at home. The professional and social circles of the couple begin to diverge. Okay, separate. The word is to separate. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a little word, but the bug is big. You know what I'm talking about? But separate. I hope it means separate. And soon a couple find themselves the fish the fishery the whatever the word is. Okay, don't you can. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying. Um, they have physicality, intellectually. I'm teaching myself. You know what I'm saying? I need to go to damn word school. I need to learn how to speak and talk. And socially grown apart. Yes, that is definitely true. And look, y'all might be rolling. I'm rolling my damn self. I'll be tickling myself, boy, but I am not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. This is just who Lil T3rry is, baby. Um, so Jacob again, lack of empathy going hand in hand with selfishness. Most people don't have a lot of empathy. Simple defines empathy as ability to see others person's point of view as if you were them. Hmm. Empathy is the ability to see another person's point of view if you were them. Hmm. A lot of people don't that got to come with a skill. Now I'm able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like put myself in their shoes. But a lot of people are not able to do that. So I think that comes with a deep skill. So that just coming from me. This means feeling what the other people feels. It is seeing things from their perspective. That's big. That's big. That's big. That's big, not just your own, and that's part of open communication too. That's part of open communication. If one or both partners lack empathy, then the relationship may be doomed. A lack of empathy often results in intentionally hurting your partner. Unintentionally hurting your partners. Very, very true. Very, very true. You might not mean it, but you are. Very, very true. Very, very true. Um, what's up, Jay? What's up, Jay? Um, since start. Hey, Jonathan, I'm trying. I'm gonna have to do some homework on this. I'm gonna have to do some more homework on this big guy right here. So um, but yeah, so that's pretty much what I have today. If anybody would like to go on the show or be a guest on the show, reach out to Jonathan Coleman. I had fun today. I hope this is my very first show on Empower for a Better You. And it's just really about people just coming on here, giving their perspectives, not being afraid of, getting things off their chest. And if y'all don't agree with me, I am not biased. I'm not offended. I'm none of that. We could just get down to the nitty gritty. You feel what I'm saying? And however I feel, you may not feel. However you feel, I may not feel. Or the way that you feel, you can teach me. I might learn something. You feel what I'm saying? And whatever you have to say. So I would love to bring guests on. Here on out. My next show is next week, next Tuesday at 7 p.m. We do this every Tuesday at 7 p.m. on Empower for a Better You, EFABU, hosted by your boy, Lil T3rry, and I am out.
It's your boy, Lil T, and it's showtime, baby.